you ever gotten so motivated to start something, only to lose that motivation a few days later? Hold on. I think we all have been there. We have actually made these excited plans ready to execute, and we have set that goals. Then, boom, life happens, and we can't even continue being motivated to that thing we want to do anymore. That's why I have chosen not to rely on motivation anymore. I'm using consistency. And here is why. Last week was a tough one for me. Middling school, personal business, managing the home, trying to stay consistent. Do you know how many times I didn't feel like filming, like for my YouTube videos? Do you know how many times I didn't feel like recording for my podcast, Cornish Cottage? Do you know how many times I didn't feel like doing my assignments? Like starting this semester, I didn't do my assignment for 2 weeks, and I got so overwhelmed last week because I had to pick up from the weeks I did not do the assignments for. So I got so overwhelmed. There are days also I didn't feel like running my business. I didn't feel like posting anything. But I would get orders. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like taking any orders. I can't follow up with delivery guys and all those things. I don't want that stress. There are also days I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing the house chores, and I just want to relax. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. Consistency, eh? Has taught me that it's not about you making that choice. It's you wanting to do it. Now, not for your good, but I think for the result you will get at the end of the day. It's for your good. Yes, it works hand in hand. It's for your good. But at the end of the day, it's for the result you hope I'm getting. So if you don't put in that work, there is no magic to it. You can actually get that result. This is very, very exciting. And these are the days I don't feel like doing anything. I'm like, okay, so how do I get the result? Who will do them for me? So quickly, remember that even if I choose not to do them, they will be there and waiting for me until I'm ready to do them and get them done. So motivation sometimes doesn't help. It doesn't help. Why consistency actually does. Now, there is a very big difference between motivation and consistency. Motivation is a feeling, and consistency is a decision. You are choosing, oh, you know what? I have to keep on going. You know, the other keeps moving, and basically when you don't feel like it, you still have to keep on going because you know what you have to do. You know that you just have to keep on going. If you don't do this, no one's going to do it for you. What has consistency really taught me? I really just want to share. Lesson 1. Progress, no matter how small that progress is still progress. It is okay for us right now to not actually identify progress. I'm going to use my YouTube channel actually as a case study. When I started my YouTube channel, I wanted to, it's something I wanted to do over the time, but I just got scared. And sometimes as a creator, it can be very hard when it comes to YouTube. It's not like any other platform where you just go, you shoot videos and you just post and not minding the likes, or what comes in at the end of the day. But YouTube is a space where you put so much work into your content creation, make sure your videos are very clear, looking attractive and looking all catchy, and you put it out there. And at the end of the day, you're getting 10 views, you're getting 3 views. If you want to hope on motivation will come out okay when I post a video and I get 1k views. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that feeling I'm excited. I want to be motivated to do more. But this is what consistency is. Consistency every day is I have just 1 views. We're not gonna stop. I want to keep on posting. Do you see how hard and different how it is? So it's not really about, it's like the small progress and it's still progress. You're actually progressing. If I'm still having 1 views every day that I make a video and I post out there, I'm actually developing myself. I feel like the way I actually speak in all my old videos I have done over the years is actually different from how I speak now. So there are things that I have grown in that I may not see. I may even count them as very small progress, but at the end of the day, it's still progress. Number 2, you won't always see results immediately. That is the truth. You have to keep on putting up the work. It's like you're watering it and planting a seed and you keep watering it. We have different kind of seeds. Some seeds take 12 months to germinate, to shoot up and start to grow. it has to, like, you have to invest in it. You need to keep on growing that seed. You need to keep on ensuring that, oh, you know what, I don't have to keep on watering this. I have to keep on doing this because I've been told to do it. This is not like by choice or anything. Like, it's you wanting to do it, because at the end of the day, even if you don't see a result now, you will see it tomorrow. So at the end of the day, it's not about, oh, the result right now. You just have to keep on doing it, because at the end of the day, when the result comes, you know that always what I've been investing in. Three for me would be, some seasons require discipline more than excitement. There are seasons when, you just have to tell yourself, I have to keep on doing this. I have to prioritize. I have to do this for me. It's for me and not for anybody else. If tomorrow at the end of the day you actually get result on that thing you're trying to work on, know that it's not benefiting Mr. B. It's now you, because you have to put in that work, that energy, all of it into one place. So know that discipline comes a long way when it comes to consistency, unlike motivation. Like, you have to make a decision. You have to say, oh, you know what, I want to keep on doing that. It has to be like a daily routine. You setting a reminder, you knowing your kind of person. For me, I have realized that I'm a morning person. I love to do this very early in the morning. That's where my energy comes in. It's anything from like the noon, my mood, everything is just low. Even my assignment, try to do them early in the morning. I wake up very early. That's where my energy relies. So know your person, know where your power relies. Are you a noon person? Are you a night person? Know where your time is. So in that way, you'll be able to more of like program yourself into what works for you, and you can be more productive in that way. Discipline does not come in one day, or after 2 days. It's what you keep on doing. If you're deciding to take up that steps, then that's the only way I know you can actually get results. For lesson for me is, growth happens quietly. Growth happens very quietly, and that's why today, in our today world, social media has made it look as if consistency does not really pays, as if growth is not really happening, because you can just see someone who's never putting so much effort into what they are doing, and they are out there, and they are having, they're popular, they're having views, and they are meeting up to their high full potentials, and you're just trying to grow up as maybe a little creator. You're just trying to put in your own work. Sometimes may feel as if you're not doing anything. I have been there. I have watched several videos online, like YouTube videos, compare myself to other startups, and I see their views sometimes, and I realize at the end of the day that everybody has their own unique journey. There cannot be two of me. There cannot be two of Lily. There can only be one of Lillian, and that's what makes me unique. So me now starting to compare myself to other people may put me in a devastating level where I don't feel fulfilled anymore. I start to think about what other people say. So discipline goes a long way, more than what you can actually realize. And growth happens quietly, not loud. Not loud, not loud, not loud. We live in a world where achievements are being celebrated overnight by overnight success. You see someone who has been putting so much work over the years is not paying off, and someone who just came up overnight just became successful. And everyone is talking about that person, and making that person trend, and everybody is now seeing that person as a top person, as if the person is the most intelligent, or the most brilliant, or the most ingenious. I don't even know the word to put right now, but that's the way social media makes it to be. But we rarely see the years of showing up before anyone notices. People really just see the success. No one notices the years that you have been putting in that effort, the years that you've been trying to invest in that thing you're trying to achieve. So this is my urge to you today. Don't let social media make you feel less of a person, or like you're not doing enough, or the level at which you have invested in whatever it is you're doing is not enough. Keep doing that thing, keep investing in it, and trust me, one day it's really gonna pay off. It's really gonna pay off. It will pay off. Trust me, it will pay off. Now, this is also my feed perspective on this consistency issue, is that sometimes we are praying for a big opportunity, we are praying for a bigger room to lead, but how are we handling where God has placed us? It all boils down to faithfulness, because faithfulness comes in like doing something even when no one is seeing. It's you being committed to that thing, even if at that point in time you can actually see the results. You can see how long this is going to last, but you trying to invest your time, invest all that you have into that thing, hoping that one day it leads result. That is, I think that's faithfulness. That's faithfulness. You just trying to, I don't know, but put all that you have, be committed to that thing, like just putting all that you have, even if it's not yet paying off, just doing you, showing up even when no one shows up, posting that video even when it doesn't feel like you don't want to post, doing that assignment even when you know you feel down, going beyond your limits sometimes, pushing yourselves to the core to get what you really want. That's where faithfulness comes in. And I always say this, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and that's my backup for the day. All things through Christ who strengthens you. So when you are tired, when you are weak, please link onto the Savior. The truth of it is, if I can stay consistent with what I have today, right? How will I handle what I'm praying for tomorrow when it comes? So sometimes God looks at now, how much we can put into our work now, how much we can invest in whatever we are doing now. And before we know, it just picks up. God is not to be mocked. It's not like a God that is, he's a partial somebody. No, he picks who he picks. He appoints who he appoints, and he redirects who he redirects. He sees your efforts even when no one sees it. He sees how your perspective is. He sees how unique you are, and that's when he was making you. He made you in his own image. He made you in your own in his own likeness. He already knows you from a mother's womb before you even born into this world. So just keep on doing you. Just keep on doing you. Leave your remarkable footprint wherever it may be, and just keep on being you at the end of the day. And maybe you have stopped posting. Maybe you have stopped writing that script. Maybe you stopped soldering. Maybe you stopped seeing that content because of low views. Maybe you have stopped recording that podcast because no one is actually listening to it. And maybe you have stopped doing what you've called to do, maybe as a mom because you're tired and you don't feel like doing it. I do understand. But keep on going. And this is a reminder to start again. Not perfectly, just consistently. Okay, guys. So motivation will come and go at the end of the day. Basic consistency. It builds the life you're praying for. You take it from me or you leave it. And so you don't have to wait. You just have to feel inspired. Show up anyway. One day, one decision, and one step at a time. Okay, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video to as many people as possible. I just thought to share my take on consistency lately over motivation and how really it has really affected me. Yeah, in a positive and a good way. Like, I just have to realize that consistency is what pays nowadays, not motivation, because yeah, you have to just choose one. You can't have two of them. You have to choose where you actually rely. And I know that for consistency, we actually put it at the end of the day. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.